Are you prepared to deal with health problems in times when medical help is not available? Have you ever wondered what you would do if you could not find antibiotics, painkillers, anesthetics, insulin in pharmacies and in any hospital? Modern antibiotics are lifesavers. Without them, a simple cold can quickly turn into a deadly pneumonia, and infection in a small cut can become life-threatening. What if you in the middle of a blackout, where to stock up and how to refrigerate insulin? What about in times of disaster? What do you do if you run out of running water, food, or have an injury? If you want to prepare yourself for times like these, The Home Doctor: Practical Medicine for Every Household is the ideal book to prepare you to survive in times of crisis. This book is truly a unique guide for the layman that you can use when help is not on the way or to manage common ailments that don't require seeing a doctor. The Home Doctor was written by two doctors who came up with new and ingenious methods to help various patients during the economic crisis in Venezuela. The economic crisis has turned the medical system in that country into chaos. Venezuela suffers from a severe shortage of hospitals, health professionals, and medicines. And in the few remaining hospitals, the lack of running water and electricity are common episodes that increase the difficulties for doctors and patients in the most diverse health problems. And it was exactly in this crisis scenario that most of the innovative methods found in the Home Doctor were developed and had their effectiveness proven. These methods were quickly adopted all over the country when many other hospitals began to face severe shortages. And most of these methods require no medical assistance and can be self-applied. This makes these techniques extremely valuable if the medical system is unavailable, such as during long-term blackouts, or epidemics that push the medical system to the limit. These methods are so valuable and effective that they are studied and applied in conflict zones around the world. The book also features Claude Davis as co-author. He is the author of several books dealing with survival and herbal remedies, such as The Lost Ways 2, The Best Survivalist Guide, and The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. This is how the old ways of healing that our ancestors used and the more modern techniques developed when doctors and medicines became scarce came together and gave birth to The Home Doctor: Practical Medicine for Every Household. The book covers topics that are extremely important for times of crises, wars, drug shortages, or unavailability of the healthcare system. Did you know that most of the supplies needed for the production of medicines are exported from China and India, and that this supply chain is so vulnerable that it can be easily disrupted? We had a hard time during the pandemic where we saw a collapse of the healthcare system all over the world. In many countries, a simple painkiller was missing. We live in a war scenario. We have seen several countries in Europe with energy rationing and under the threat of a blackout. So I really believe that we are going through a time of crisis, and worse days are ahead. The methods taught in this book can make a difference in these times. By reading them, you can easily understand why they are so useful and why every family should have them around. These methods range from preparing what is needed to stock up at home to obtaining it from natural sources. Methods on how to identify health complications and what to do in emergencies like strokes, heart attacks, and infections. There is so much more. I am sure that the content of this book should be known by everyone. Just below in the description of this video, I will leave the link to the official page of The Home Doctor where you will get a small glimpse of the contents of the book and you will be able to buy it with a promotional price in both physical and digital versions. If you decide to buy it, you will have 60 full days to try the book, and if at any time during those 60 days you are not completely satisfied, you can request the full amount invested. That's it, guys. Hope I helped you, and see you in the next video.